Vlogmas day 21. There was no vlog yesterday because frankly I did not film enough to make a vlog, and I'll insert those clips here. Good morning, day 20, and I'm on my way to my doctor's appointment. So we're on the Upper East Side and I'll stroll from the bus. Okay, after an hour and a half, finally done with that. I'm just tired. Downtown now to the garment district and get a lot of fabric. Okay, so I'm home. I just threw on a face of makeup because my roommate is having a bunch of friends over tonight. I'm meeting them for the first time. They're friends of hers from one of her acting musical theater performance contracts. So I just like shoved a ton of food in my mouth when I came home because I haven't eaten since breakfast. It was a very long day of shopping, and to be honest, the stores get so overwhelming to me sometimes, and I'm so focused on communicating with my associate that I was just like, all I can do is try to find fabric and talk to her, find fabric and talk to her. So, but it all got done, which is great. So she'll be getting that at some point this weekend, and then it'll be getting shipped either to a shop or to Vegas. And yeah, I'm not going to vlog this party gathering thing because I don't know these people and I don't want to shove a camera in their face. So I will see you to take off the makeup, okay? I'm really glad that I got to meet Alexa's friends when she does contracts that are not in New York. It's not often that I get to meet her friends. So it was really nice. We had so much fun, but we were up so late. So I'm getting a very late start to my day, and I'm taking it easy because yesterday was quite physically taxing, and I'm trying to see like where my body is at. I do plan on going to a session tonight. It will probably be my last New York session of 2023, so I do want to go. And then today has to be Christmas card day. I have to get them written and I have to get them mailed at least by tomorrow. So that'll take a good chunk of time, so I'll probably put on a Christmas movie while I write those. And then I have to start getting things in order and figure out when I'm going home for Christmas. I've been very lax about it, I think because I don't have anything lined up in the next 2 weeks. So it's very much like I can go and stay for as long as I want, kind of thing. So I'll probably call my parents today and figure out when I'm coming home. And start packing up clothes and figuring out what I'm gonna wear on Christmas and the days around it, and am I seeing anybody while I'm home, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be that kind of day. Would like to get to a workout class, maybe, so we'll see for the next couple hours how's in store. My breakfast is frozen waffles with almond butter and a lot of fruit, because I have so much that I bought for the party. So I was in the mood for this mug today, which got featured a couple vlogs ago. Okay, I'm gonna put on an audiobook, and I'm gonna chill, have my breakfast and listen to an audiobook. I am determined to check in today so we can have a vlog for tomorrow. I went to a yoga class this morning. I realized that I wasn't sure if I was gonna get to the studio at all this week because things have been so crazy and I don't know when I'm going home, so I wasn't even sure if I was gonna get to the studio before the end of the year. So I looked at the classes and I literally went to one an hour after I booked it, so that's where I've been. Just showered, skincare is done. I'm about to sit down and have my lunch, so literally just me eating today. Yesterday when I was coming home from shopping, I stopped at one of our favorite Chinese places that's near our apartment and just picked up some food to like have very fast before Alexa's friends came over, and then it left me with some leftovers, so I'm having leftovers for lunch, and then I think we're gonna cozy up. I'm feeling the Santa Claus maybe, and we're gonna write some holiday cards. I'm excited. So I have caught up on some Vlogmas videos while I ate my lunch. I'm going to cozy up with a Christmas movie and write some Christmas cards now, which I'm very excited about. My address book here. I am so old school. I remember when I bought this, my friends were like, you know, you can put addresses in the contacts in your phone, right? And I was like, yeah, but there is something about having my physical address book that just makes me so happy. And it is Disney themed, which I love. I feel very on top of things that I have it. Now that I have it, I should say. I will also be, sorry, I'm trying not to flash other people's addresses at you. I will also be writing some thank you cards for birthday gifts. Because it is also a practice I am trying to get in the habit of. And these are my current thank you cards that I have on file. They're just these little whimsical forest creatures. It's a fox and a little bear and some birds, and it's watercolor and so pretty. I usually get my cards from Paper Source at the moment because they're really pretty and they have sales fairly often. These are my holiday cards. I got them years ago from Barnes & Noble. It has been several hours and I'm in my kitchen making some cookies. Alexa and I are doing our dinner, so we're gonna sit down and probably watch a movie. I am not gonna go to a session tonight because I'm so tired. I can't get off my couch. I mean, I'm off my couch right now, but this is for a necessity. It's so long. I wanted to show you because Alexa and I were both kind of in the mood for a mocktail. I might throw some alcohol in this. I haven't decided, but we have just like a bunch of stuff left over from the parties from the last weekend. So we were like, what could we throw together? And so this is cranberry juice, splash of lime, rosemary, mint, and cranberries over ice. And it is delicious. If you have any holiday events and you've got some random stuff lying around and feel like just putting things together in a glass, I highly recommend it because usually it'll turn out pretty good. We're having yet another chat while I do my skincare, because this is like the only time today where I actually want to sit and talk to the camera. I gotta be honest. It's like, what I have found out over the last 21 days is I'm not a daily vlogger, and that's okay. I'm gonna see this through, but it was very informative for me of what I think my content will look like in 2024, which is exciting. I do think I'm going to continue with YouTube because I enjoy it. However, I am still going to be focused mainly on TikTok and Instagram, even though I've really taken a step back from both of the platforms this month because I've been doing this. It's been taking all my time. That's actually not what I wanted to talk about. So my roommate and I decided to watch Barbie and a Christmas Carol because she said she was in the mood for Barbie movie, and I said I'm always in the mood for Barbie movie. I have seen most of the OG Barbie movies. I have not seen all of them, and this is one of the ones that I had not seen. I think several years ago the two of us had a Barbie movie night and we put this on, but I don't remember finishing it, so I don't know if we actually watched it or if I just fell asleep and hadn't finished it. I liked it. It's like kooky and funny and very much a Barbie adaptation of A Christmas Carol. I wouldn't say it lands really anywhere on my list of Christmas Carol adaptations. It really feels like something all its own. And I will say it is one of the kookier Barbie movies. Like, I would really have to sit and think about where I would rank it in the list, because I don't think it's the worst one. It's not the best. It might be somebody's best, but it's not my best. And it was fun to kind of go back to the OG roots of Barbie, where Barbie sits down and tells Kelly a story that's like meant to teach her something. Took a break for some cookies. The mocktails were delicious. I decided not to add alcohol to it, and I had a lovely evening. You put a fun looking drink in a fun looking glass, I'm gonna have a good time. And then I made some more snowballs. I made the rest of the dough so that I could get that out of the freezer. Really trying to figure out what my situation looks like before I head home for a couple days. Very excited that this pimple is making its way out. Don't know why I did that. We can really be a little bit more aggressive at this point, hopefully. That's all I'll need to do. I did want to talk about, because I obviously finished Assassin's Apprentice in the last vlog, and I haven't been talking about what else I've been keeping up with reading. I've really like full throttle gone into The Spirit Cuts Through Water by Simon Jimenez, and I am really enjoying it. I was able to get my hands on the audiobook because my roommate generously let me use her Audible account and a credit on her Audible account. I'm listening to the audiobook mainly, and it's fantastic. It's a very different style of storytelling. Like, I would say that book fits in with the Broken Earth trilogy by N.K. Jemisin and Goliath by, the author's name is going to escape me at the moment, but I'm gonna put the book right here so you can see it. If you like these books, you should read this book, and if you liked The Spirit Cuts Through Water, I think you should read Goliath and the Broken Earth trilogy if you haven't read them. They're very different stories, like story structures, but the style of storytelling kind of, and the way that it doesn't fit into like a traditional sense is more what I mean. It's more vibe than like story type. Having a great time. I'm really glad that I was able to get my hands on the audiobooks. And then the other night, I wanted to listen to an audiobook to fall asleep, but I obviously didn't want to listen to The Spirit Cuts Through Water. And I remembered that Spotify had really opened up their audiobook library, so I went to have a look. They have so much on there. I really had no idea how much was available. I was talking to my roommate about it, and she was saying there's some sort of listening limit per month. It's hourly, so it's not based on books, which is the way Scribd does it. There's sort of like a cutoff at some point in the month. If not the amount of books, it's like at a certain time in the month, they like shut down a portion of their library for downloads. So I was kind of disappointed to hear that, because they have all of these really great fantasy books that I want to read, including majority of the ones that I still have left to read this year. So I was like, oh my gosh, I can get all these audiobooks and I'll listen to them, but I don't know if that's going to work out. So we will see. We will see. I might pick the longest one and see what happens, just to try it out. Ended up starting The Kingdom of Sweets by Erica Johansson, which I got sent when it came out. And I've been wanting to read it because it's the Christmas season. I feel like I have like a week left to read all these Christmas books I've been wanting to read. And obviously I fell asleep listening to it, so I didn't listen to very much of it, but I enjoyed what I did listen to. As I do my skincare, I'm getting ready to sort of like settle in for the night. Alexa and I are both feeling very run down today, so I think I'm gonna have a lovely read till I fall asleep evening ahead of me, and I'm trying to decide whether I think I'm putting The Spirit Cuts Through Water to bed for the day. That's like a daytime listen, at least at the moment. Usually those kinds of listens flip for me the closer I get to the end, but since I'm kind of near the middle, I'm still making that my like daytime read. So I'm trying to decide if I want to jump back into the Fellowship of Friendship and Baking. Is that what it's called? Simply because I feel like I've come so far in it, and it does feel like it's getting better. So I want to keep giving it a shot until it really pisses me off, or if I want to jump back into Kingdom of Sweets. I can't decide. And I'm trying to, like, the mood was Barbie, so what am I in the mood for? I think it might be Fellowship of whatever it's called. I think that's gonna be the winner. I'm trying to see what kind of skin cocktail I want to do today. I'm running low on this I wouldn't even say I'm running low on this oil, because it does seem like I have quite a bit of this oil left, but there's little enough that it doesn't get picked up by the dropper, so I have to be really careful when I pull it out. That's the day. That's the day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.